Good afternoon to all my wonderful viewers out there, and welcome back to another top 5 video. In today's video, I'm going to be talking about my top 5 favorite pieces that I wore from my wardrobe in October of 2021. But before I start talking about that, we've got to talk about something else. So I'm going to take a moment out of this video today to thank you guys once again, as we recently hit the subscriber milestone of 3,140 subscribers. Over the past couple uploads, I asked if we could hit that milestone before the end of the month, and you guys came through and smashed it. We are at like 3141, I think it is now. Yeah, it's crazy to see it constantly going up, guys. Once we get to 3150, I will be updating our little subscriber milestone badge here, because, hey, look, as I always say, YouTube doesn't give us one until we hit 100k, so we're a little bit far off, but maybe one day, never say never, you know. So yeah, I just wanted to thank the public and private subscribers for constantly supporting the channel. Without your guys' help, I would not be reaching these milestones, so thank you so much, guys. Really happy that we're at 3,140. Let's see if we can hit the next subscriber milestone that I'm gonna set, which is 3,145 subscribers. Let's see if we can hit that before the end of the month. Okay, now that we've done the subscriber milestone, let's dive into it, guys. So yes, it is now November 2021, which means, well, it means a couple things, but it means that I've got to cover the top 5 pieces that I wore last month in October. Because some of you guys, I can't even remember when, way back in June, asked if I could do a video talking about pieces that I wear quite often. Unfortunately, it's kind of boring in my world. I work Monday to Friday, so I'm not wearing anything like exciting during the day. I'm wearing a linen button-up shirt and suit pants. Like, I don't know if you guys want to see that, like suit pants and a button-up shirt, but yeah, it does kind of limit what I'm going to be wearing during the week. It'll be like whatever I chuck on after work, once I take off the work uniform, and really what I wear on the weekend. And yeah, to be honest, I like to spend my weekends kind of relaxing inside, not dressing up. So, you know, I'm not wearing crazy, extravagant pieces inside. Well, sometimes I am. Sometimes I'm wearing extravagant pieces inside. But yeah, no, it's not very exciting, but hey, if you want to know, you want to know. So yeah, I'm going to be covering my top 5 favorite pieces that I wore from my wardrobe during October. It was a very cold month. It was raining a lot, so I was wearing a lot of hoodies, and well, that's really about it. A lot of hoodies. So this top 5 list is going to be a lot of hoodies, guys. Now this list, as always, isn't like the 5th item isn't any much better than the 1st item. I didn't wear the 1st item way more than the 5th. These are just the top 5 items out of my whole wardrobe, which some of you guys have been wanting to see, and I will do a video on it eventually. It's just a big wardrobe to cover. So yeah, these are just the top 5 pieces from the wardrobe, not in any particular order. So let's just dive into it, guys. Let's go check out my 5th favorite piece that I wore in October of 2021. And to kick off this October list, guys, at number 5, we have an absolute staple, a piece that gets worn a lot by a lot of the Carhartt fans out there. Mainly because it's an awesome layering piece. Basically everyone that's into, I don't know, I guess like the very, I don't want to say generic, but the very prevalent Instagram style, they love to wear it. Maybe it's because Ken Ilajima, or however you pronounce his last name, came through and popularized it. I don't know. But at number 5, we have the Heather Gray Champion reverse weave hoodie. Not a vintage one. I bought a new one when I did that haul about a year and a bit ago, and I've just been wearing it ever since. In October, I wore it a lot because I absolutely just love the fit of the extra large Champion reverse weaves. My only critique of it would be is that I would love it if it was just maybe a little bit shorter, so it sits more on my waistline, because it just looks a lot better when you are wearing outwear and the outwear comes down past the hoodie instead of the hoodie coming past the outwear. I mean, maybe I just need bigger outwear then, but a lot of Japanese brands don't make it any bigger, so, you know, gotta work with what we have. But yeah, no, I absolutely love this piece. The color on it is awesome. All I need is a bunch of Carhartt, and then I can look like everyone on Instagram. But yeah, no, it's a sick piece. I'll showcase it to you guys on body now if you don't know what a reverse weave will look like. And here it is. Here is the reverse weave in an extra large. And do you see what I mean? Because my waistline's here. It does go quite far down it. And if I was to wear like a, I don't know, like a type 1 style jacket that is meant to sit just on the waistline, it would look kind of odd because I would have the jacket coming down to here and then the hoodie sticking out the bottom, and I just don't like that. So I'd love the compromise of just like having it a little bit like shorter, like a little bit up here. But if I bought a large to go a size smaller, it would also make the width a little bit smaller, and I think the width is really nice on an extra large. So maybe I just need to like come through with some scissors and just start like chopping it up, you know. Lose half the kangaroo pouch so it's not even a pouch anymore, just to have it like sit up. I mean, I suppose I could just like bring it up like this and have it sit like that. I mean, I suppose. But yeah, this is how the fit looks. I also happen to roll up the ribbed sleeves a little bit as well, just because the jewelry gets stuck sometimes in the sleeve and it feels like a little bit awkward. So I like to have a little bit of room for my wrists and sleeves there. Yeah, I mean, this is how I wear it. It's a pretty basic piece. The heather gray coloring is really, really nice. It works with a lot of tones of a lot of very popular outwear at the moment. Just a really solid piece. You can pick it up for $60 US from like any major sports store. It's a, yeah, pretty solid piece, guys. It's gonna go at number 5. I wore this piece heaps in October. Now, piece number 4, we have a recent pickup. One that came out in the fall-winter 2019 season of the brand. I picked it up from a Western Australia boutique. I didn't even know that there was an Australian boutique that stocked this brand, so pretty happy with that. What we have at item number 4, the 4th piece that I wore heaps in October, is the all-over print fall-winter 2019 Undercover A Clockwork Orange hoodie. Features an all-over print of the main character from A Clockwork Orange, which the name escapes me right now. I honestly cannot remember. And on the back, it features the same graphic, but then with a Clockwork Orange written on it, and then it's a Clockwork Orange and all related characters and elements are Warner Brothers Entertainment, yada 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 yada. You know the whole deal. Undercover did an awesome job with this piece. It's a French terry cotton. I don't know if I can really showcase that to you guys really easily, but oh yeah, I probably could. It is a French terry cotton, so as you can see here, it's not really fleecy. It's kind of just like a thick shirt underneath. French terry cotton is really good on those, I guess, warmer days that aren't like those very mild days where it's like not completely freezing, but it's not super hot, and you still want to wear some outwear. French terry cotton's the way to go. So if it is that type of day, I won't be wearing a Champion reverse weave because that's cotton fleece. I'd be wearing something like this, French terry cotton, and it is so soft, man. I don't know where Undercover sourced this cotton from, but oh my god, this is really, really comfortable. I'm looking to pick up a bunch of the hoodies and sweaters from this season. The problem is that because it's so many seasons ago, the size 5s are hard to find, and size 5 is a very popular size for people because, you know, Undercover's quite a fitting brand. So if you want an oversized fit, you're going to go with the size 5. And if you're like me and you're too big for all the other sizes, size 5 is your only option. So you got a lot of people coming into the size 5 market versus a lot of other sizes. But yeah, really love this piece. I wore it heaps at the start of October, and I'll chuck it on now to showcase it on body. And here it is here, guys. As you can see, it's a size 5, which is the largest size in Undercover, is still, I guess, more fitted than an extra large in Champion, because as you can see, these sides are a lot more fitted on me on this piece. I actually think a size 5 is like the perfect fit for me. I think it just fits really nicely. Length is really nice. The width is really nice. It's just perfect. It's exactly what I'm after. I really like how the kangaroo pouch has been integrated into this piece. It barely splits up the graphic itself. Most all-over print hoodies that Undercover releases, they like to do the pockets on the sides, so coming inwards here, mainly not to disrupt the graphic on the front, but I think they've applied the kangaroo pouch really well here. I think the graphic is placed really well as well. even though it's an all over print, it doesn't, I guess, look tacky or hard to wear because of the placement of the graphic. I think it looks really nice, and I love wearing this piece with just a black leather jacket or some outwear piece that is single colored, because this is the statement piece. It's got a lot going on. People are going to be looking at this first, so you don't want an outwear piece to be just as crazy. So I like to go with something a little bit basic for the extra layer that I put on top of this, but it is mad comfy. I absolutely love this hoodie. I'll showcase it all the way around because there's the graphic on the back as well. But a really solid piece that I was really getting around at the start of October, and I had to put it at number 4. For piece number 3, I don't know, it's got kind of like a weird story for why I was wearing it in October. So, just to fill you guys in, a mate of mine is moving to South Australia to go study at university, and I've been friends with this guy since high school, and we first initially bonded over our love for Minecraft. So because he is moving, we decided to rent out a Minecraft server and play that during October, just to like bring back some nostalgia and things like that. During that time, while playing Minecraft, I decided to chuck on Playboi Carti's Whole Lot of Red, which I know, a very odd combination. I'm mining cobblestone while listening to real vamp hours. While doing that, I was like, damn, I saw Playboi Carti live, and I got the Whole Lot of Red merch, so let's just wear that while listening to the album while playing Minecraft. So that's how I've been relaxing in October, and I mean, I wore the hoodie a lot, doing exactly that. So yeah, it features an anime graphic, a pentagram, and a whole lot of red done in this really aggressive font down the bottom. I initially didn't know what it said there, but you can slowly make it, you can sort of make it out. It is a very hard to read text there. It is printed on a Gildan hoodie, so it is lightweight. It is a really nice fit, but it feels quite cheap. I'm going to be real. That's the only downside to Gildan. Honestly, it feels cheap. If they made this exact hoodie, exact same cut, but with a thicker material, I feel like Gildan could really change the blank game out there, but that could be a whole video in itself. How to improve on Gildan's current hoodies. Yeah, absolutely love the piece. I was wearing it a lot in October while playing Minecraft with my mate, so yeah, let's chuck it on and I'll showcase how the Whole Lot of Red merch looks. So here it is on body, guys. I've showcased this hoodie many times. I just like buying these Gildan hoodies just because they're really good beaters. They're just good hoodies to just like beat up. They look nice when they beat up, when they're faded, washed, everything like that. It just adds to the aesthetic. The fit of them is perfect. Like, it's got a really awesome width, awesome hood size, heaps of, you know, movement under the arms. It's not super tight. It's just the perfect fit. All it needs is to be a little bit thicker, a little bit heavier, and it would just be a super sweet blank to use for a lot of brands. Yeah, and it's like a really cheap hoodie. I think it's like $5 or $7 wholesale. So that's why you see a lot of artists using them, because they're, you know, dumb cheap, and then they can charge like $60 to $70 and like 10x their money, essentially. I mean, minus the cost of the graphic and distribution and everything like that. But it's just really easy for artists to do that. Like the Kids See Ghosts hoodie that I always wear is the exact same model, just a different color, obviously. And I'm sure there's a bunch of other artists out there that use this exact same silhouette from Gildan and do their artist merch on that. I know that VLone at one point used this exact hoodie when they first started out, and there was that whole controversy. But yeah, look, it's a really basic piece. It's gonna throw some people off, but the people that do know what it is, it's like, oh look, it's a whole lot of red. A lot of people are gonna look at you like, why are you rocking an anime chick on your chest? Hey look, totally fair. That's a, you know, pretty good assessment of it. But I was wearing a lot in October because I was playing Minecraft with my mate, listening to the album. That's really the explanation I have for piece number 3. Piece number 2 is another Japanese brand, a recent pickup of mine that I'm a huge fan of, and I'm thinking I'm going to wear a lot in the summertime because it is a very lightweight cotton, very lightweight piece in general, and I think it's just, well, I think that's actually where the brand shines really. A lot of their outwear and pieces are quite lightweight, so it's awesome for those warmer seasons. What we have at number 2 is the Capital Bandana Fleece zip up hoodie. Now you guys know I'm not a huge fan of zip up hoodies, but this was the one zip up hoodie that I thought was really cool, and I just had to pick it up. Would this hoodie be better as a pullover hoodie? I think so. I don't think there's any aspect of this zip here that adds to the hoodie versus if it was a pullover hoodie. It does feature YKK zips, so quite nice, you know, branded zips there. We've got a unique bandana print on it. None of these are the same, so if you buy the size 5 in this color, it's not going to look exactly like mine is here. They're all individual and different. It features a nice quilted pattern on the back panel there. This is a very common thing for Capital to do for a lot of their pieces, to have one half looking like this and then the back half a quilt of either the design on the front or the color on the back. Yeah, it's sick. It's really, really comfortable. The hood is a nice size, which is quite surprising for a Japanese brand because they generally make their hoods a little bit smaller. Yeah, it's a super sick piece. I've unboxed it on the channel, so you guys have seen it before. I'll showcase it to you now on body, but I was wearing this heaps in October. It's just such an awesome piece to wear. Okay, one thing I also got to praise is the fit of this is really nice. It comes down just past my waistline. My waistline's here. It's not too long. It's really wide, surprisingly. For a Japanese brand, you'd think the measurements would be, I guess, quite tight or quite small, but the size 5 fits me really, really well. You can see the quilted back when I turn around here. I think it complements the piece. It looks really, really nice. And I really like its 4-pocket mechanism here. So it's got front pockets here, as we can see, so you can store some things in here. But also it's got these nice leather stripped pockets way back here at the halfway point, which is also another pocket, so you can hide, oh look, I don't know what you're hiding in the secret pockets on the side there, but yeah, it's just a sick piece. The fit's really nice, and I think I'm thin enough to be able to zip it all the way up, although I might put myself to shame right now and not be able to zip it all the way up. We will have to see. Where the shirt's getting stuck. No, there you go. Okay, so that's how it looks fully zipped up. I don't know if you guys prefer it that way or not, but this thing comes in a black and a purple color as well. I'd love to pick up all 3 colors. It's a super sick piece. They also did it in 2 different styles as well. They did it in a sweater style, so if you want it in a crew neck sweater, you can get it in that. And they also did it in a quilted cardigan as well, and that one's really hard to find. The hoodie is pretty easy to find, the sweater's pretty easy to find, but that cardigan, that's the hard one to get. I would love to pick that one up, but I can only find 1 or 2 boutiques that have it, and they're dumb expensive at the moment because boutiques always charge a little bit more for Capital. But I loved wearing this piece. It's a super sick piece. Probably going to be wearing this more in the summer as well, because you know, you can unzip it and it's quite breathable. Like, it's not a super thick fleece here on the interior, so I could definitely see myself rocking this in summer because it's, you know, so simple. You can just take it off, put it back on. It's so easy. So yeah, this is piece number 2, guys. I was rocking it heaps in October, and you'll probably see me rocking it in the months to come as well. Piece number 1, guys, what could it be? What was I rocking heaps in October? Well, I mean, my camera sort of showcased it at the end of the bed there, so you probably already know. What we have is another Capital piece. I would say their most sought after Capital piece. And you could disagree with me on that, but every single time I see this piece getting restocked on their online store, in a boutique, it's always the one that sells out. Always. Like, within a day of it being dropped on either a boutique or their online store, it is sold out. Sells out very, very quickly. I managed to pick one up because I found some obscure boutique in Wales, I think it was, that had it in stock in a size 5, and I managed to pick it up through there. But I would have never been able to pick it up from Capital's online store because, as I've expressed, it just goes. And all the other boutiques sell it for way too much money. Like, only reason I bought it was because it was on sale as well, truthfully. What we have at piece number 1 is the Capital, is it country or just Capital? It's just Capital. We have the Capital French terry cotton smiley face hoodie. This is a very sought after piece from a lot of people that are just getting into Capital. Comes in 2 colors, comes in a white and I think it's a cream or an ivory. It does come in a different color as well. This piece is awesome. It's an awesome French terry that they've used for it. It's really comfortable on the body, and it's really lightweight as well, and it just flows really well. My only beef with this piece is the size of the hoodie. Like, look at this. whose head's gonna fit in that? The answer is nobody's. Like, I know I've got a big head, but that's just crazy. And this is a size 5 as well, so I don't even know if the hoods scale with size. I assume they don't, because they must put the same hood size on a size 1 that they do on a size 5, because it's crazy, man. But yeah, I was wearing this heaps in October. It's just such a nice piece to chuck on. It's a lot of fun with the, you know, use of the motif on the drawstrings here. Just a really awesome piece. And they actually have practical uses. Like these drawstrings, if I pull on this, it'll tighten the hood. Like it's actually practical as well. I really love this design. It's an awesome piece to chuck onto outwear and stuff like that. And I'm sure a lot of you guys either have it or want it. It's just an awesome piece. But yeah, I'll showcase it to you on body so I can showcase to you guys how it looks. And here it is on body, guys. As you can see, the graphic works quite well. Why is it really pushed up here on the shoulders at the moment? Well, I'll show you. This is what I'm talking about, man. This is the issue with the size of the hood. It is ridiculously small, like ridiculously small. So I, of course, normally wear it with the hood obviously down, because then it actually allows the graphic to work. So there you go. Now the graphic looks a little bit more normal. Now the eyes actually fit on the face. That's my only beef with the piece. That is literally my only beef with the piece. I want the hood to be bigger, but apart from that, the French terry cotton is awesome. It's a really nice fit. The arms, like, look at that room. There's so much room there. It's a sweet piece. Look, if I could go to the Capital Artisans, I'd be like, guys, just make the hood 4 times bigger. Make it massive. Because apart from that, it is a perfect piece. It's a fun piece. You always get some compliments from some people because they're like, wow, that's crazy. I didn't even know that the, you know, the drawstrings add to the graphic. It's just something that you just don't see in any other brand. And I was loving it in October. I was wearing it all the time. I should probably wear it more often, but with it coming into the warmer seasons, I'll just have to see how I feel about it, because even though it is French terry cotton, if it's like 25 degrees outside, it's pretty hard to justify wearing a hoodie in that kind of weather there. But yeah, that is piece number 1, guys. Let me know how you feel about any of the pieces I've showcased in this video. Do you own any of the pieces? Would you wear any of the pieces that I wore in October? And yeah, let me know how you feel about this piece in particular down in that comment section below. But that is it, guys. That is my top 5 favorite pieces that I wore in October of 2021. They're all hoodies. But like, yeah, as I was saying at the start of the video, like, because I work Monday to Friday, I just come home, take off the work uniform, and just chuck on a hoodie, man, and start doing YouTube videos. It's kind of grim, because I'd love to wear more and wear all these different silhouettes and stuff, but working that 9 to 5. Who knows, maybe one day the YouTube channel will just like pop off. I won't even have to work anymore. No, I'm kidding. That's like, you know, very unrealistic. But yeah, I know. It would be nice to wear a couple other silhouettes. Damn, I guess I have to save it for the weekend. The weekend is when I spice it up, and instead of wearing hoodies, I gotta wear different silhouettes so I can do different pieces for November's video in December, you know. But I want to hear from you guys. What were you wearing in October? What were your top 5 favorite pieces from your wardrobe that you were wearing? Seriously, I'd love to know. I mean, for the Northern Hemisphere, it's winter right now, right? Like, it's getting pretty cold. You guys will probably have a lot of fun wearing a lot of crazy outwear and stuff like that, while down here it's going to be less and less layers and more lightweight pieces as much as possible. But yeah, I'd love to hear what you guys have been wearing down in that comment section below. And of course, if you guys want me to keep doing these top 5 videos, don't forget to leave a big old like on this video, a comment in that comment section down below, and the best indicator you can give me is a subscribe to the channel. We're trying to aim for the new subscriber milestone that I set during this video of 3,145 subscribers. Hopefully with your guys' continuous support, we can reach that milestone before the end of the month. But that's everything to be said about those pieces, guys. So until the next top 5 video, until the next streetwear talk video, until the next sneaker talk video, I'll catch you later.